I purchased the Dogfish Msata 1TB internal solid-state drive Mini SATA SSD disk, picture attached, flash chips only on side show, none on back side. Supports trim. Installed in an old Intel NUC box, the one with Thunderbolt, installed Win 10, device benchmarks at 500 GB per second. For people that are only getting less than 300 GB per second is probably because they only have older host controller not capable of SATA 3. I filled the drive with files to V. Just a little bit about me. Long-time Linux user, even beta tester for Ubuntu, some years ago. I typically purchase a refurbished laptop with Windows 7 installed on it and install a Linux distro like Ubuntu or Linux Mint on the same drive and dual boot both. While I don't particularly like Windows, there are a few programs that I use that are only ported for that OS. So, I have to keep a live version of Windows and will probably have to move to Windows 10 soon. Anyway, this write-up is not about me, but the recently purchased Dogfish SSD 500GB disk. The disk is listed in Prime, which makes delivery a couple days, and it did arrive on time. So far, I have cloned it once with my exist boot SSD and there was an issue on the boot SSD, so the cloning was not completed. I reformatted the Dogfish and decided to bench test it for kicks before doing anything else with the drive. Here are my actual bench tests today with the Dogfish installed in the mSATA bus on my Dell Latitude E7240. I have not decided if I am going to clone my existing booting SSD to the new Dogfish or just use it as a media storage drive. Disk or device, 500GB disk, Dogfish SSD 500GB, S0712B0/dev/SDB sample size, 10. 0 MB, 10, 485, 760 bytes average read rate, 528. 8 MB per second, 100 samples average write RAM. Best bang for the buck I have found in mSATA SSD drives. Picture with blue screwdriver pointing to the 500GB Dogfish. Screenshot of the bench test results. Update, October 24, 2019. Okay, I went on and did install Windows 10 on the new drive and it is very quick. Now I can boot from the Linux Mint or the Windows. Cool. Good product. Very fast. Thanks. I bought the 500GB for my Mac OS virtual machine and for my Windows 8. One boot, but I made a mistake with the SSD format. The connector for my laptop is M.2 so be careful with that. Nevertheless, I bought a case adapter mSATA to USB 3.0 and for now is working fine. The system recognized me 466GB and the transfer average rate for USB 3.0 is 255 MB per second. Click link in description for more reviews.